and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a very interesting pick a card, okay? What was the last thing that they wanted to say to you? The last thing your person wanted to say to you. So we're gonna get into it today. Before I get started, you're gonna hit me up on Etsy. It's in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're feeling called to. And other than that, okay, we're just gonna jump right in. So pause the video if you need more time. Yes, you can pick more than one pile, but we have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the blue stone, group 3 with the orange stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone, let's jump right into it, okay? I'm using the Keeping It Gucci deck. King of Aloha Tarot here on YouTube made this deck, just so you know, but yeah, let's just jump right in, okay? So this is the first card we have that was under your stone. What was the last thing your person wanted to say to you? So we have, it is my way or the highway. You choose, but don't take long or else I'm moving on to the next. So this person sounds like a spoiled brat. They definitely sound like a your way or the highway type of person. I mean, it was literally on the card. But I feel like this person, they called your bluff and you didn't move quickly enough for them. And, you know, they kind of zipped out of there. I feel like this person may have jumped into a relationship like super, super quick with someone else just to spite you as well. Ooh, there's that. This person, I really feel like they didn't know how to handle their emotions very well. There is so much distance between us that I don't feel close to you at all. As a matter of fact, I don't feel much at all because I don't really know you. So tapping into the energy between you and this person, this may have been someone who you never had a full-on connection with either. Someone you went to school with, someone you went to work with, and then it's like, you know, you ended up switching jobs, they switched jobs, so you're like wondering if you should reach out or not because it's like, you know them, but like, do I know them enough to like add them type of thing, you know? And for some of you, this is a long distance situation where your person had a really hard time connecting with you. I feel like this person is a physical touch type of person for sure. And typically physical touch, they like a lot of passion. If your love language is physical touch, I find physical touch people kind of lean towards like their toxic side. They like a little bit of drama. But yeah, tapping into this energy, you guys, I feel like this person, they're like, I can't make that connection with you, so I can't do this. And they tried, but they kind of gave you like a whack offer, like, you know, do you want to be with me or no? And it's like, okay, well, you're trying to express to them, like, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I need out of you. And you're kind of like, reverse Uno card, like, do you have the ability to give me XYZ, you know, or let's take more time, let's date, or something like that. And they're just like, no, running away. And they're like considering that as, okay, I tried, you know. And it's like, but not really though, you know what I mean? I feel like they've like, you know, tried to make some sort of advance towards you, but it wasn't enough in some way, and they took that as, oh, well, they must not be interested. So I feel like for some of them, they jumped into something super quick because that was kind of a blow to the ego to get a denial from you guys. Listen, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. Like having fun with as many people, I like having as fun with as many people as I can. I'm gonna sow my royal oats and enjoy this buffet of life. Yeah, definitely a physical touch type of person. And I feel like, you know, like I said, they just have a hard time processing their emotions because there is an energy here coming from this person where it's like, we could have had more, I want more with you, but I won't. It's like you have to do things differently to get that, you know, because there's a certain way that you can handle people if you both have an agreement that this is friends with benefits or this is just casual or we're not going to end up together. You don't have to do as much for someone like that who you have like a friends with benefits with as you do if someone you're in a relationship with. So it's like this person went about a relationship with you in a friends with benefits kind of way. Or this person just got so overcome. Listen, long distance is not for the weak. Like, I would never recommend long distance to someone. If you struggle with relationships, like you don't have healthy ways that you can maintain a relationship, good communication, etc., with someone who you're dating in your city, don't freaking bother trying to make it with someone who's not around you. Like, long distance is not for the weak. Long distance is not for people who your love language is physical touch either. Like, hang it up, flat screen. For the girls, for the guys that are trying to make it work with someone who their love language is physical touch and they don't live near you, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Like, you gotta look at the situation with some sort of truth yourself and be like, that's probably not gonna work. And all you have to do is ask them, what's your love language? They'll tell you, you know? It's not like, what's the date and time and the city you were born in? Like, people are more apprehensive to give you like their birth chart information, but people will tell you their love language information and keep it pushing. Yeah, you know, honestly, I feel like this person wanted you to know that they did like you, and they wanted more from you romantically, but they just couldn't handle it. Either you guys were too far apart physically from each other, or you started this in a physical friends with benefits way and then tried to transfer into a romantic form of a relationship, but they didn't know how to do it, and you didn't, you know, do anything that would make it happen either. They were definitely interested though, but they're having a hard time admitting it. Like, even in the cards trying to tap into the energy of group 1, your person, it's like they have walls up. 9 of Swords in reverse and the Devil card in reverse. Yeah, see, your person, they're pretending that they're not affected by this by sowing their wild oats, by getting up under someone else. 8 of Coins in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse, they're not satisfied. 9 of Cups, they actually feel a little bit disgusted with themselves. And there is a sadness here that they couldn't make it work, but 8 of Coins in reverse, like, in reality, if you're at the 8 of Coins, you're doing good, you know? You're gonna put the work in to get to the 10 of Coins. 8 of Coins is not something that's easy to walk away from. But this person has walked away from an 8 of Coins situation, and they're trying to like fill their life with other things to think about and other people to be with so they don't feel that sting. Because they're looking at the situation like, oh, I did the best that was for me, you know, trying to feel like on top of the situation, but that's just not the truth. We got the 3 of Wands. The universe is saying expect this person to come back. The universe is saying your story is not over with this person. Ace of Wands in reverse, don't force it though. Don't try to, like, let them go through what they need to go through. Let them learn so they can actually grow. the Ace of Wands came back out. Queen of Swords, beautiful, I love it. Yeah, the universe is saying, you know, don't give them what they want. Don't, you know, give them like a long, you know, monologue about how you're feeling and how much you want to be with them. Don't give this person the satisfaction, you know. Handle this in a very Queen of Swords way, where it's like, you know, very, Queen of Swords is air energy, so it's very intelligent. Queen of Swords is very emotionally intelligent. And we have the Knight of Wands. They will come back on their own once they, you know, come to terms with everything. I don't know. I just feel like this person got overwhelmed, and I think you should let them go on their own little solo journey. But as far as what they wanted to tell you, honestly, I feel like this person is very, I feel like they have some growing to do, you know. The way they handled this was very childish. They're only getting in their own way. We got the Page of Coins and the 7 of Swords. They went about this the best way they could, but their best isn't enough. And it sucks to be in that position, but that's the honest to goodness truth. I feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you though. Like, they didn't expect, I don't want to throw around that L word, but I keep hearing love though. It's not like I like you a lot, I keep hearing love. And I feel like you were willing to do the most for them. Ooh, I love this. Okay, so we have service that came out first, and then we have change and patience. At the bottom of service, I feel good when I can help others is what it says at the bottom of that card. So the universe is acknowledging your nurturing side, but this is not someone you want to nurture because you're just gonna end up enabling them. Have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order and change will come through. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So all of this did have to happen so you guys can have a fruitful future, but that's what they wanted to tell you. A lot of mixed emotions, a lot of things left unsaid with you guys. Some of you guys don't even know this person super well. And there's just all of this built up tension between the two of you that will get to be explored down the line after they grow and they get themselves together so they can be more useful to you, a better communicator, etc. So yeah, guys, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. I'm using King of Aloha Tarot, his deck here. He's here on YouTube. So this is his deck, his Keeping It Gucci deck that I'm using today. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What was the last thing your person wanted to tell you? So the first card we have that was under your stone is, I'm sweet and all, but please don't take me for granted. Respect me, or else I'm taking myself out of the equation. So feeling really unappreciated. This person is feeling unappreciated, you know, tapping into their energy. You may have taken their sweetness for kindness. I've been guilty of that. I'm an only child, so I can be an absolute spoiled brat in relationships if you let me. And for the partners who have left me, that's like a Freudian slip. For the partners who have let me, eventually may have left me or, you know, really had enough. So tapping into this energy, you guys. You may have pushed a boundary with someone, you know, you may have gone too far, said too much, did too much, like something that they were really uncomfortable with, you know, and they feel like they tried to give you the best that they could, but ultimately they felt underappreciated. They didn't feel like you invested as much in the connection as they did. Oh my God, you see? These are literally, look at these. There's those. The first one, wait a minute. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. Isn't that enough? So this person, they tried, they feel like, you know, it was never enough. They weren't giving you enough communication. They weren't moving fast enough for you. They weren't soft enough for you, or they weren't stern enough with you. Like, they didn't dress good enough for you. They didn't hit you up exactly when you wanted to be hit up. Like, you know, it's giving an energy of them feeling like, oh, they didn't initiate the conversation, so they didn't get to talk to you because you wouldn't talk to them, or you had an attitude, or you made them jump through hoops. You made it hard for them. Like, that's from their perspective. Remember, this is from their perspective, not necessarily true. They may have a warped version of what happened, but this is what's coming out, and it's pretty consistent. Relax a bit. We should be having more fun and less seriousness. This is not a competition. I prefer a more laid-back approach. This person feels like it didn't matter if it was them or the next person that came into your life. If they were willing to offer you a relationship, that's who you would have been with. They didn't feel like you were willing to actually get to know them on a deeper level. They just feel like you just wanted a commitment, or you just wanted to just move fast, and they don't feel like you know them. Like, you know, they feel like they needed more time, and they don't feel like you were willing to give that, and they feel like you were really, like, you know, unwavering about what you wanted and expected, and I feel like they had enough. Now this is what we have here. For some of you, I'm in a relationship right now and I can't be with you. If things were different, I would love to be with you. So, you know, for some of you, that you may be in a third party situation, and that would add like the element of difficulty in the situation. But for some of you, this person and you guys had a chance, you know, to be together, to have something more. But now they're in a relationship because, you know, things didn't work out, and you may be feeling like sick to your stomach, like, I cannot believe they moved on so fast, or I cannot believe that they really walked away from the situation. Like, I can't believe that it's really over. But from this person's perspective, they feel like they weren't enough for you. And honestly, this may just be like their idea of you. You know, I myself, like, I'm super humble, but you know, I've dated people before that think that, oh, like, I gotta be this and I gotta wear this, and I personally don't like super expensive like luxury. I'm not into luxury. And I would date people and they would look at my life and be like, oh, she's the type that would like this and this and this, so I gotta come Gucci down. And I'm like, you look a mess. And they're like, this isn't enough for you? Are you serious? I just blew my rent to look good for you today. This isn't enough? And it's like, that's not what I consider enough. You know what I mean? That's not, you didn't need to do that, you know? So someone may be feeling, your person, they may be feeling like they're not enough because of the way that they see you, not because of the way you are, and that's your true expectations. And even if you do have high expectations, you may not have expected that from this person now, but they like, the bottom line was like, you know, talking in their ear like, oh, they're eventually gonna want to get married, you got to be moving towards marriage. And I just feel like maybe they got overwhelmed, they couldn't handle it. I don't know. We got the Six of Swords and the Magician in reverse, so this is someone who definitely got overwhelmed and they just ran away. They ran away. What I can tell you, there's a lot of attraction here. This person still thinks about you. They still want you to this day. I'm in a relationship right now and can't be with you. If things were different, I'd love to be with you. Like, this person still thinks about you, still want to be with you, but at the same time, they don't feel like they're enough for you. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. They felt like the best way to handle this situation is just to get out of the way. Get out of the way so that you can have someone who can give you everything that you want and need and deserve. Five of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. And then, like I said, for some of you, they offered their cup to someone who expects less from them, or someone who doesn't have as much as you, or someone who doesn't look as good as you, you know, whatever, just so they can, like, you know, feel more worthy of that. They also may like a dynamic where they're the helper in the situation, and if you're more emotionally intelligent, more emotionally mature than them, or if you are, you know, if you have more financial resources than them, or you know, grew up in a better family, better chance in life to do certain things, more education, whatever, they may not have been feeling that for that reason. Yeah, they felt like if they were gonna be with you, they would have really had to step up to the frickin' plate. And they built a solid foundation, you know? Seven of Coins is good. You're over the hump. You're over the hump. You're 3 away from the 10. But they were like, no, I can't. We're not gonna make it to union. I'm 7. I'm at the 7 and I'm already tired. I can't do it. So I feel like your person gave up, but they still think about you. They still want to be with you, and that's tea. What else do we have for group 2? Yeah, this feels like the one that got away. Any other messages? You guys may have another opportunity to get back together down the line. We have the Death card that came out. At the bottom of this card, it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So especially if this person is already in another relationship, obviously that relationship has to end. This person is still open to being with you. So I feel like you guys will have a better opportunity to be with each other down the line. I'm talking years down the line, like later in life type of energy, not when you're old, but just later in life. And I feel like this person will explain to you how they felt, and you know, you'll see the changes in this person. But I feel like this person, ultimately, they have to level up, you know? There's only so much encouragement you can give your partner. If they don't have a healthy self-concept, there isn't very much you can do, you know? Like, you can't force them to view them highly of themselves. So I feel like this person, after they grow and evolve, they'll just naturally be in a better space where they have more to offer you, because I have a feeling that the way they view the past is not the way that it was. And we have blame here. This one says, I accept responsibility for my well-being, is what it says, and that's what they have to do in order to, you know, be able to move forward with you guys. But that is what they wanted to say, okay? And yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it, okay? What was the last thing your person wanted to say to you? I am using the Keep It Gucci deck. It's by King of Aloha here on YouTube, King of Aloha Tarot. This is his deck. So this is what they wanted to say to you, okay? I watch you from afar. Maybe one day I will get the nerve to man up and approach you and tell you how I feel. So tapping into this is definitely feeling like, I don't feel like this person, I'm trying to figure out the proper way to say this. I don't feel like they shot their shot, shooted their shot. Trying to figure out the correct words to say that, but you guys get the point. Like, I feel like you guys, since you've known this person, you've definitely experienced some sort of level up or glow up, or you've moved on with your life, and to some degree you seem untouchable. Maybe from the things that, like, this could be your stories, your captions, your Instagram captions, who you hang out with now, how you look now. In some way, this person feels like you're unattainable. They feel like all they can do is watch you from afar. Like I don't know, like I feel like, you know, you turned out to be a lot more than they expected or something like that. And yeah, this just feels like the one that got away. Like, you know, you guys were so close. Like, you thought you guys were going to kiss or, you know, share an intimate moment, and then it didn't happen. They definitely feel like, oh my God, they definitely feel like they mishandled the situation with you guys. All right, let's get into it. Be there for me. I really need your love and support right now. Help me heal. Let's heal each other. But you guys may not have very much healing to do, or you may have healed on your own, you know, and this person is looking at you like they're not worthy to talk to you, or, you know, you're living your life and you're doing great, and they don't want to be a fun sucker, you know, they don't want to suck the fun out of your life, and they also don't feel worthy of your life. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, this is this person's fault, because look at this. Goofball. We have relax a bit. We should be having more fun and less seriousness. This is not a competition. I prefer a more laid back approach. So it's like they initiated this energy being like fun and playful, and then we have why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free. It's not the other person's fault if you give spouse privileges to someone you're dating. So they may have like allowed you to really bend over backwards and show them attention, show them affection, sleep with them for some of you, do the most for them, and then I feel like you guys like went on to bigger and better things because they just would not budge and give you a commitment. They wouldn't admit to you that they had stronger feelings for you than they let on. Like, they really kind of just stayed stuck. And now, like, it really is like too much time has passed. Like, what am I supposed to do about that, you know? And now they're feeling like you're kind of untouchable to a degree. So the situation is just kind of a mess. Here's this one, the last one that came out. I'm so nervous right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I mean, how else will I know, how else will you know how I feel? So they are planning to reveal how they feel. They are planning to let you know, but they have a feeling that it's too late. They have a feeling that it's too late, and that's what's keeping them stuck here. We got the High Priestess and the Three of Swords as I cut the deck, so there's definitely an energy of them kind of suffering in silence, and they feel like you're just moving on with your life. I'm getting like a luxury energy with you guys. Like, I feel like you guys are hot, really feeling yourself, you know, trying to give yourself the finer things, and they just feel like bummy, honestly, and compared to you, like, they don't feel like they have very much to offer you, or they feel like it's too late. You know, it's kind of like they want you to hold their hand and really baby them though. It's so annoying. Like, I hate this energy. Like, you're looking at me in this nostalgic energy, looking at me like I'm the one that got away. Then do what you need to do and approach me and say what you need to say. You know, like, if this person still has pull with you, if you still have them in your heart for real, they're gonna have their opportunity to move forward with you. But it's like, you want me I tried to give you, you know, what I could in the past, and it's like now you want me to pat you on the booty, make you feel like it's gonna be all better, and still do the most. Like, have you truly learned then? You know, it's just kind of like we have the Four of Cups and the Six of Coins. Like, you don't gotta be sitting there sad in the corner looking like that. You can have what you want. But from your perspective, you guys, it's like, I'm not going to, I've already seen where investing and doing the most gets me. You're going to have to lead this ship. If you want us to be back together, you're gonna have to take control. And they're still looking at it like, it's so annoying. Like, I hate this energy. I really do. We got the Star card that came out, so the universe is saying there is still a lot of potential here, though. We got the Three of Coins in reverse. You know, I feel like this person needs to connect with a higher power. This person needs to connect with the universe. They need to listen to their higher selves. I don't feel like it's the appropriate move for you guys to go and try to, you know, because you're always going to be doing that. If you set the expectation with someone, I'm always going to save you, or I'm always going to save the day, I'm always going to bring us together, I'm always going to make it work, you're going to be responsible for that. We have the Empress in reverse. You know, the universe is saying, if you invest too much into this relationship, you're always going to be investing too much into this relationship. So stand your ground and enjoy the life that you've created for yourself outside of this person. It's not the proper thing to, you know, give this person what they're wanting at this point. They have to learn to put in the same energy and effort that you do. And that's just the truth. That's what it is, you know? So with this situation, you guys, we got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then we have Justice that came out. What I can say for you guys is there's a win-win outcome for you, but the underlying energy is this person feels stuck. If you really, really love this person, even though we had that Empress in reverse and the universe is kind of telling you not to, maybe give this person one last ditch effort. Have one conversation, maybe keep it stern, you know, with them. Let them know, like, you know, we can still be together, but this is what I'm gonna need for you. And then if they step up after that, perfect, fine, you know. But regardless, a win-win outcome is here for you. The underlying energy is the Eight of Swords. So if I had to say a solid, will they do what they need to do to make this work? I would say no. I would say, you know, I don't see this person stepping out of their comfort zone and really going for it and doing what they need to do. Their masculine energy is MIA, and we all have masculine and feminine energy. Like for me, when I'm filming videos, when I'm working, when I'm tapping in, I have to use my masculine energy to tap into my feminine energy. You know, I have to be disciplined. I have to make sure I do what I need to do to record videos to keep a channel going. And I'm a whole woman out here. So, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. If I can do it, they can do it. If I can get over my fear, they can get over their fear. We got failure, honesty, and fear. And if they view themselves as a failure, I personally say leave them there, but do what you want to do, okay? Because if you don't have, like, personally, I can't date you if your self-esteem isn't to the point where you won't even try. There's nothing for us. you know? If there's one thing to actually fail, but not to try because you're afraid of failure. There's nothing I can do with that kind of person. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn, but, you know, perhaps they'll learn through the failure they've already had because they already feel like they fumbled. Fear, I realize that I'm testing my resolve and energy to love, so hopefully they get over this hump. And honesty can go both ways. Perhaps you can be honest with them and let them know that you're still interested, you know, at least crack the door open for them a little bit and they can burst through. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself is what it says. So you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, if you're really in love with this person, feeling like this is your person, do what you need to do. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, you guys, that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the redstone. Let's get right into it, okay? What was the last thing they wanted to say to you? So here is the first card we have that was under your stone. I'm using the Keep It Gucci deck by King of Aloha here on YouTube if you want to check him out. This one says, what's there not to love about you? Everything about you is so perfect. So tapping into this energy, this person seems to be smitten. So let's see what's going on. What's there not to love about you? Everything about you is so perfect. What is the last thing Group 4's person wanted to say to them? I feel like you guys were different though. Here's the second card we have that came up for you. It says our personalities, goals, outlooks, or way of living just don't mesh. I'm not sure if I'll be able to look past it. For some of you guys, this person is older than you and they're kind of ashamed for dating someone so much younger than them. They don't feel like you guys make sense, or like aesthetically you guys don't look like you make sense together. Like something, you know, it could be, I'm hearing religious too. Like maybe they have a super religious family with strong religious beliefs and they're like, I'm attracted to you, I like you, you seem perfect for me, but not perfect for my family in the way that I live. Like I live off of my family's financial support. I work in a family business, you know, I'm not gonna run away from the family wealth, you know, for love, and it sucks, but that happens every day, you guys. So yeah, there's something here though where it's like opposites attract, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so attracted to you and you are perfect by yourself, but when you factor me in and you know how we work together or how we would be together, it does not make sense. If we're both honest, like we're very different. You guys are very different. Like they may be super emotional, you may be cold, or vice versa. They may favor physical touch, whereas you prefer words of affirmation. And if they're not a good communicator, you can't give them that, and then you're gonna feel shitty giving them all the physical touch they want. So there's some, like somewhere, somehow, you guys like you're different. Okay, let's see. But they want to. Okay, here's these two. I know I need to get my stuff together. I'm really trying here. I just doubt I'll be able to do it in time. So it's like, oh my god, it's reminding me of that couple. Oh my god, I wish I could remember who they were. The girl, the older Caucasian woman, she traveled to India to go be with that like shorter Indian guy there. It reminds me of that couple, like how he wanted to be with her, but homeboy was married and everyone was telling her that she was delusional, and he was stringing her along for so long, you know, for years, and they had already been talking for years, and she traveled over there like time and time again trying to wait for this man to just marry her, and he finally ended up marrying her, but she really had to do the most, you know. that's the energy here, where it's like, okay, I want to be with you and I want to make it work, but it's going to take me some years to build up a family business to where I can support myself, you know? Specifically if you have a family business, you likely, unless you wanted to, don't have very many like resume recommendations or the schooling, because if you assume that you're just going to take over the family business, you can learn through experience how to run a business. You don't have to have a degree to run a business, you know? So they are probably looking at what they would have to do. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do all that quick enough to be with you. I need to figure out a way to approach you. I'm going to keep an eye on you until I find the best approach. So this person is watching you through social media or keeping tabs on you in some way, somehow. They see you as someone who has a lot to offer, but maybe they are young, they don't have a lot of money, they don't feel like they can support you and give you the life that you deserve. That can be it too. You know, they just don't feel like they have enough to offer you, and if they see you as a goddess or a god, you know, they're not gonna offer you scraps, you know what I mean? So they're trying to work up to getting a proper offering. We have, I believe you can help elevate my status in life, visually and financially. I see the benefits. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. So they see what you bring to the table. It's no secret that you're a valuable person, okay? And then we have, regardless of what anyone else says, thinks, or feels, you're beautiful just the way you are. I love everything about you. So this person really values you, but they feel like you're better than them. I got a lot of that today. I feel like with group 1, I got a lot of that too. Let's see what else we get. So from the looks of it, this person is still working to try to be with you. From their perspective, they feel like, yeah, Six of Swords in reverse, it's not the right time. They still have a lot of work to do. They're not in alignment yet. They don't feel like they have enough. You know, and honestly, this doesn't have to be financial. This could be like, they know they're a dog. They're a dog and they know that they're a dog. They have to go through a change. Like, it takes time. You can't expect, you know, someone who's used to being a player, used to having everything whenever they want, however they want, to all of a sudden overnight be a perfect gentleman just because they're with you. That's not realistic, and this person doesn't want to ruin the relationship with you, so they're not going to be with you when they know that they're not enough. That actually shows emotional intelligence and maturity. Not, you know, taking on something that you know you're not ready for. A lot of people will just take it because we live in a very consumeristic, this person, they really don't know what to do, honestly. They don't know how to make it work. They don't know how this is gonna work. You guys are so different. We have the Magician in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel like they have enough. And then we have the Moon. So they don't honestly know how they're even gonna bring it together. They don't know. They don't have like a perfect plan, like, oh, I know what I need to do. They're just doing a lot of watching. And we have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. When I just looked at it, and that's like an energy of not expecting things to change because they don't realistically know how to get from point A to point B. We got the Hierophant. They're trying to do their best with the situation, but they honestly don't know what to do. And the High Priestess that just came out, so a true care. Love it. You may be one of the spiritual girls because we got the High Priestess here, but we got the Hierophant. I feel like you guys can make it work, but both of you have to want to make it work. Both of you have to let down your defenses in order for this to work here, because Knight of Swords in reverse, if it's just one person putting in the effort, whether that's on your end or their end, it's not going to work. Both of you guys are going to have to surrender at the same time to the connection, because one person trying to make everything work here isn't going to work. Both of you need to carry the burden of, okay, we're gonna have to get through this energy and you know, see how we can blend our lives together. Both of you are gonna have to put that in. We have adversity and acceptance. At the bottom of adversity, it says, I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And acceptance, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I feel like that adversity card is really speaking to your person, because, you know, it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. It's like this person is trying to avoid losing or doing things incorrectly, so they kind of just sit in analysis paralysis and they don't do anything because they don't want to fail. They don't want to mishandle you. They don't want to mishandle the situation. They think a lot of you, and they don't want you to get hurt. They don't want you to, they just don't want to fail. They don't want to ruin anything. They don't want to mess anything up. And then acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change, and that's truly what has to happen, you know. They have to accept I'm not perfect, or I don't see this situation being as, you know, perfect, but I do want to move forward and I'm going to lead with my best foot. And both of you kind of have to come into the situation with that same energy so that you can move forward. So yeah, you guys, that's what I have for you, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile, okay? I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.